Hi guys, Tiffany Ashton here with ClinEssentials. I am in the beautiful Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. Did I say it correctly?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
Dar.
that's correct.
Okay, in East Africa,
Yeah.
everyone. I am in East Africa currently, and we are actually here at the Holiday Inn having some lunch and doing this interview. So I'll let you introduce yourself.
All right. My name is Olivia Waka.
Huh?
Lovely to meet Tiffany. Yeah, we met through LinkedIn.
Yes, LinkedIn
So
guys.
yeah, I'm happy to help whatever questions that you have.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. So I'll tell you a little bit about my background.
Okay.
I have been in the research, clinical research,
Okay.
for 20 years now.
Yes.
So I first started off in the clinic with the doctor, with the investigator and the patients, doing the protocols so they could take the new drugs, and we're collecting the adverse event information,
Yeah.
collecting the information back,
Okay.
and giving it back to the pharmaceutical company for
Yeah.
them to make their decision. Is it good? Is it
Yeah,
not?
for the
Do we,
patient.
yes, do we go forward, etc.
Yeah.
And then from there I moved to clinical research associate,
Okay.
and that's more so the auditor, to go, they travel around and they audit the doctor and the
Okay.
nurses or the coordinators work to make sure that it was captured correctly.
Okay.
There was no fraud. They didn't make up patients, because sometimes it's just doctor and
Oh.
nurse drawing their own blood, doing their own vitals and sending it off and getting paid from the
Oh
pharmacy.
no.
Yes,
Yeah,
so
that's
that's why.
so unsafe.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So the CRAs, which are the auditors, they have to go and look and make sure that there is no fraud like that.
All right.
And so once they go and then they check the data, everything is looking good on the data from the medical records, then they would give almost like a stamp of approval to the pharmaceutical company. And the pharmaceutical company will then extract that data, do their analysis, and they have to go through several stages. So phase 1 study is like the healthy volunteer, first time in
Yeah.
humans.
Yeah.
Then phase 2.
The phase one are usually like male, isn't it?
Well, no, in the U.S. we do more male and
Female
female.
together.
Yes, yes.
All
So
right.
here in Tanzania, do they do it more male?
Honestly, I've not really witnessed any like clinical trials
Yes,
here in Tanzania.
yes.
But while studying in the UK, we were
Okay.
told it had to be like healthy males first
Wow.
because of, the thalidomide disaster. You've heard about the
Yes,
thalidomide?
yes,
They
yes.
gave it to like women, and
Yes.
then they had like teratogenic effects.
Yes.
So to avoid that, they first give it to like healthy males first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's a different thing, and we like to get new perspective all over the world. That's why we're doing this series, clinical research
Yeah.
around the world. So in the U.S. we do healthy volunteers, male and female, but it also depends on the type of drug.
Oh, yeah.
If the patient that would the inpatient that would get it long, like if it's a prostate cancer drug, they wouldn't have
Give to-
patient.
yeah, give
They
to
wouldn't have.
women.
Yeah, they wouldn't have women patients.
Yes.
So yes, this is true. And
Yeah.
so because of the safety history on that particular drug, they don't want to use it on women. They want to just the male. So yes, so you do the phase 1 first, and then you do the phase 2 is a little bit more safety, efficacy, finding the dose. Like
Okay.
the dose,
Yeah.
we're going to do 5 milligrams,
dose.
10 milligrams, looking at the adverse events a little bit more. And then phase 3, they usually give it to the actual population that will be taking it
Yeah.
after it comes to
Yeah.
market. And then
The
phase
therapeutic groups.
the therapeutic groups. And then phase 4 is actually once it gets approved in the U.S. by the FDA. And
okay.
then phase 4 is post-marketing.
Like pharmacovigilance.
Yes, pharmacovigilance, but more so observational, how it's used in everyday life. And so more so kind of where your company would come in, how you're distributing it to the patients, and they're taking it they're taking it in the everyday life after all of those clinical trials. It's been approved.
Okay.
This is where the phase 4 comes in. And so some pharmaceutical companies, they do that additional phase 4 research, 10 years, 15 years? How compliant are they in real life? All of those things. So all of the whole journey, it could take 7 to 12 years from the first clinical trial to the post-market approval. And it's all very key all along the way. Yes, yes. So tell us a little bit about your company, or how much you can tell us, to share about what you guys do there.
All right. I used to work for Shelley's Pharmaceuticals. Shelley's Pharmaceuticals is it's actually the biggest pharmaceutical manufacturer here in Tanzania. And they manufacture a lot of products covering a wide range of pharmaceuticals, like from cough and cold management to nutritionals, to antibiotics, antifungals, like topical corticosteroids and all that. Even erectile dysfunctions also. Of course, covering like wide, formulations. Like we have tablets, creams, syrups, dry powders, and capsules, etc. So, and a lot of the products that we're making there are like already well-known substances that they have already undergone like clinical trials. Not like new products that are being discovered.
Exactly.
No.
Yes, exactly.
You understand that?
Yes.
So that is what they are focusing on. And so we focus more on stability studies. You understand? Quality assurance, quality control.
Exactly.
So when it comes to clinical trials, we're not conducting any because these substances are already known. The side effects are already known.
Exactly.
Do you understand?
Yes.
So that's what we do.
And when you start getting into sometimes phase 3 studies, phase 4 studies, it's more so what you described, because the quality assurance had the stability, also looking at the standard of care of what's currently on the market and comparing it to the new drug. And the reason that I really wanted to, kind of highlight and showcase is that there's life after we do our clinical studies. Phase 1, 2, 3, 4, then it comes into your court, and and then you guys, you take it from there. You actually manufacture it, you distribute it, all of those things. You do additional stability testing, quality assurance, manufacturing. And so for clinical researchers, if they're thinking about things that they want to do in the future, okay, I'm done with clinical research, I'm tired, I want a new perspective, that's something that they could think about as well. I have a few more questions for your team. You have team that are like quality assurance, quality control. What do they do just kind of on a day-to-day basis?
Okay, because majority of the time we are manufacturing almost on a daily basis. Of course, they have to conduct like in-process quality control checks. For example, when you come to the liquids, you have to conduct like viscosity, pH, color. Does it mark the finished product specification? So that is from liquids perspectives. From tablets, of course, you have to do friability, hardness, dose content uniformity. Do you understand? Assay. Do you understand? Assay is also conducted on liquids and tablets. If you say it contains like 100 milligrams of paracetamol for 5 meals, you have to check. Do you understand? So testing by HPLC, high performance liquid chromatography, they have to conduct the tests, several tests, to make sure that that product that is being manufactured meets finished product specification. It contains what it says.
It says. Yes, exactly. And then what about, so in clinical research, sometimes we have product complaints when the packaging is torn when they get it, or the tablets is falling apart. And so that is along the lines of what they're checking before it goes out the door.
So that is why also when we manufacture, we have retained samples. Do you understand? Of course, when QA has inspected and given a go-ahead to like release the product to the market, we have retained samples. So when we have like customer complaints, maybe a customer is complaining, oh, these cordial capsules are melting, or maybe these tablets are like dissolving, they will just go back to our retained samples to check of that particular batch. Are we experiencing the same problem?
Yes.
Then if we are not experiencing the same problem, then we can go back to the customer to investigate. How are you storing this product?
Yes,
Do you understand what happened, what went wrong?
Exactly.
So we can, if we find out that, okay, maybe ours is experiencing the same thing, then you can look into a BMR, like how was the batch manufactured?
Yes.
Did anything go wrong during the manufacturing process?
Yes.
What can we do to make it better, to solve the problem?
Exactly.
Then if we find out that, okay, we have checked our stability samples, we have checked our retain samples and they're okay, then maybe we can do, like I said, do an investigation on the customer side to say, okay, how are you storing it? If you're storing it in a place where there's a lot of humidity, then we can say maybe try and store it in a dry and cool place.
Yes, exactly.
To prevent the capsules from melting or maybe from the tablets from absorbing moisture.
Exactly.
And also when sometimes we get customer complaints that maybe somebody buys a pack of Azuma tablets and then they find that a tablet is missing from the blister. Do you understand?
Yes.
In that case, it's our fault. So we have to go back to our manufacturing blister packing lines, We have to work as a team to inform them about the problem that is out there in the market so we can make sure that those problems don't reoccur.
Exactly.
Because this is like the reputation of the companies on the line here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So we have to make sure we deliver.
Yes.
So we don't disappoint our customers.
I know. and see, in clinical research, we review a lot of SOPs on the product complaints. If we see or hear of anyone saying, we're missing a pill out of a tablet, it's dissolving, it's a weird color. We have procedures on our side that we have to notify the appropriate. It's like our QA department, so they can just like what you guys are doing, take control, find out, investigation, gather as much information, so we can, help our reputation as well. So that there are a lot of similarities, even though it's not in the exact clinical research space. A lot of things that you guys are doing, we do and we know of as well, and we have to be informed. So that's great.
That's good.
Now, what are the backgrounds of some of the quality assurance and quality control? Like, do they have biology, chemistry backgrounds?
Also, there at Shelley's, we have a microbiology lab, which is under quality control.
Okay.
Yeah. Of course, before the products are released, we do like a microbiological testing to make sure, because within any product they have specification on what is allowed, fungal, bacteria, virus. Do you understand? So a lot of them are from like medicinal chemistry backgrounds. We have pharmacists also.
Okay.
We have qualified pharmacists.
Okay.
What else? We have microbiologists. We have people from chemistry backgrounds, analytical chemistry backgrounds. We have pharmacists. And what else? Of course, people from manufacturing, like, how do I say, product manager.
Okay.
You understand? So we have a lot of people from different, like myself, I studied industrial pharmaceutical sciences.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm not like a pharmacist, but industrial pharmaceuticals. Okay. So everything that has to do with the pharmaceutical industry, from drug discovery, do you understand, to research and development, to manufacturing, formulation, dosage forms, to quality control, quality assurance. We have also people who have a sales and marketing team at Shelley's.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay. Yes.
So at Shelley's, we are a very big company.
Wow.
Do you understand?
Yes.
We have, for example, we have the engineering department. We have stores. Do you understand?
Okay.
Because when you manufacture, you have people in stores, logistics. Do you understand? We have quality control. We have quality assurance. In our manufacturing, we have in the manufacturing department, we have different subsections. For example, we have tablet section, capsules, liquids, creams, dry syrups. Okay. You understand? Of course, we have the finance department. You cannot function without, finances. You understand? Procurement, because a lot of our APIs and excipients were being procured. We're not manufacturing them locally here. So they're procured from outside, like Asia, Europe, So we have different HR, of course. You understand?
Logistics, I know you probably have.
Yeah, we have logistics. So all these departments come together.
And they
function.
Make it. Yes. So this is good. This is because we get a lot of questions. Even like at ClinEssentials, we provide like training. We do career advice, and so we have a lot of pharmacists that say we want to get into clinical research or they want to get into this space, but they, so
they
this is giving, so this is giving them a new avenue, a new, even beyond the at the actual pharmaceutical company in the manufacturing aspect and getting it out after the phase 4 studies or after the phase 3 studies, the distribution. So this is a new avenue, a new perspective for them. So I love it. We literally have people, the internet and LinkedIn, YouTube can bring everyone around the world together. I did an interview in Cairo, Egypt, right outside the pyramids. I had met a CRA.
Fantastic.
Yes, and then we were in Zurich, Switzerland, right? She was a CTM, and we met on LinkedIn too.
That's good.
Yes, everywhere.
Networking,
yes,
very important.
It is very. What do you most enjoy about what you do? What do you most enjoy?
Okay. From coming from pharmaceuticals and then having the experience to work as a brand manager in sales and marketing, just I enjoy meeting with people. Do you understand? Listening to my customers, helping them solve their problems. Do you understand? I love that. Do you understand? Networking. It's good to build building good friendships. Do you understand? Building good relationships, because it cannot be a one-man party. We need people.
Yes, we do.
We need people to achieve our goals, to achieve our dreams. Like as a sales and marketing personnel, I need my customers to reach my target. So I need them. I have to be, pay good attention to them, look after them. Do you understand? So whenever they need anything, they remember Olivia.
Yes.
Do you understand? Customer care is very, very important. Whenever they need me, they need something, they're like, oh, Olivia, if I call her, she's going to take care of it. So they give me a call. So I love that about what I do. Meeting people, helping my customers, giving them what they need. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Meeting new prospects, building the relationship, expanding my network.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's wonderful. That sounds like the clinical research coordinators and also CRAs too. I remember when I was a coordinator, I used to have my patients. I used to look at them like my aunts, my uncles, my grandfathers,
like
my
family,
like the family.
Because family.
Yes, and the coordinators. The reason why a lot of patients want to be in the study because they get additional attention. They get that one-on-one, someone they call and they know that they're going to answer. They feel loved and appreciated and supported. And so that's why a lot of patients want to be in clinical research studies, because they get that feeling. And then it also, they come back for the next study maybe a year from now or later. They say, I remember that good experience that I had at that clinic, and I loved it.
To encourage them to come back.
Exactly. And then also the CRAs building those good relationships with their investigators as well. So our clinical research is about that building, that networking, because we can't do it one man, one woman, no.
Very true.
Yes, we have to, we all the way from the start to the finish. We need everyone involved and contributing. And even like how you had mentioned, so many people are working in the various departments to get the products out and different things like that. Do you distribute them to doctors' offices, pharmacies? Where do you distribute the products?
All right. Shelley's Pharmaceuticals, we have sole distributors. You understand?
Yes.
We have a lot of them here in Dar es Salaam. We have some up country also. Okay. So once we manufacture, of course, we contact our distributors. They give us their orders. Okay. You understand? Maybe somebody wants 1,000 cartons of Azumar or azithromycin tablets. So we distribute to their distributors. Okay. You understand? So when hospitals, pharmacies, or little chemists, when they need, they will have to go to our distributors to purchase. Even other pharmaceutical wholesalers in the big markets, they go to our distributors to purchase. You understand? So as a pharmaceutical company also, we have like medical representatives and sales representatives. You understand? So our medical representatives are promoting our products in the hospitals, healthcare centers. They are conducting CMEs, continuous medical education. You understand? Of course, they are promoting our products. They are requesting for like prescription support. You understand? They also make the products available in the local pharmacies. They are covering like different areas. You understand?
Exactly.
So we have also like sales representatives. You understand? They don't go to the doctors. They are more focused on sundries. You understand? And pharmacies. And here in Dar es Salaam, we have like Dukala Dowers, like little pharmacies. They're not pharmacy. They're like little chemist where you can go to like buy like the most, you can get very essential, important medicines from there also. So they are visiting the pharmacies, sundries, do hours. So like that, we make our products available throughout Tanzania. We have medical representatives in almost every city in Tanzania representing us. You understand? So the bigger the coverage, the better for us.
Exactly. Yeah, 100%. And so that in the U.S. that relates to, we call them the sales representatives for the pharmaceutical companies. And sometimes they're called medical science liaisons too, where they go to the doctor and they do the pharmacies, but most of the time they go to the doctor's office. They leave the samples.
Samples.
They give the education. The education. They may do a luncheon where they will go ahead and teach the staff
like
about
CME.
the CME. So similar job description, but different titles between what you're describing and what we do too. And so a lot of times our sales reps, they come in at the phase 4, after the phase 4 studies or during the phase 4 studies, and they start promoting the products. Sometimes they don't realize what had happened with the phase 1, 2, 3 to get them to that point. They don't know.
The hard work that had been in
exactly. They're not aware of what's going on, but they just say, okay, now I have a product, I have to promote it. But there's so many things and
that have happened behind the scenes before that point.
But it's amazing to see how we're all connected. You know, from the sales reps to going all the way back to the clinical researchers that started and collecting the data.
A lot of people are involved.
Yes, a lot of people are involved. Yes. Okay. Well, I think we've talked about a lot of things. Olivia, thank you.
You're most welcome.
Yes. Okay, guys. So this, we're going to share this particular segment as well. This is one of our segments from clinical researchers around the world. And so I am meeting with Olivia here remember, we are in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania in East Africa. Beautiful country. Come over and visit, you guys.
Sure, you will love it here.
You will love it here.
The people are hospitable.
Yes.
It's safe.
Yes.
The food is great too.
Oh, yes. We're going to, look, we got a menu here. We're going to eat here soon. So, yes, thank you again for listening in, and then we'll see you for the next interview.